Good evening and welcome to the first of two meetings this evening. My name is Dennis Buckley, Mayor of the City of Beech Grove, and at this time we will convene our Board of Sanitation meeting for Monday, March the 25th, 2019. In lieu of a roll call, I will ask each participant to introduce themselves, beginning on my far right.
Dave Harrison.
Dan McMillan, Clerk Treasurer.
Craig Wiley, City Attorney.
Sandy Seward.
Thank you, Board. You have been presented a printed copy of the minutes of the previous meeting dated Monday, March the 4th, 2019. Floor is open for any questions, comments, or corrections.
I have nothing.
No questions, comments, or corrections. I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Makes the motion.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Thank you. This evening, Board, we have 2 pages of wastewater claims in the amount of $95,218.92. Floor is open for any questions or comments.
I have none.
I have none.
No questions or comments. I'll ask for a motion to approve the wastewater claims in the amount of $95,218.92, dated the 18th day of March 2019.
I'll make said motion.
I second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. We have no unfinished or new business for this meeting. Comments from board members?
I have none. Thank
I
you.
have none.
No comments. I'll ask for a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make said motion.
Second.
The meeting is adjourned at 6:02 p.m. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to the second and final meeting this evening. My name is Dennis Buckley, Mayor of the City of Beech Grove. And at this time, we will convene our Board of Public Works and Safety meeting for Monday, March the 25th, 2019. In lieu of a roll call, I will ask each participant to introduce themselves, beginning on my far right.
Dave Harrison.
Dan McMillan, Clerk Treasurer.
Craig Wiley, City Attorney.
Sandy Seward.
Thank you, Board. You have been presented a printed copy of the minutes of the previous meeting dated Monday, March the 4th, 2019. Floor is open for any questions, comments, or corrections.
I have none.
I have none.
No questions, comments, or corrections. I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Make said motion.
I second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Thank you. This evening, Board, we have 27 pages of corporate claims in the amount of $904,217.21. Floor is open for any questions or comments.
I have none. Thank you.
I have none.
No questions or comments. I'll ask for a motion to approve the corporate claims in the amount of $904,217.21, dated the 18th day of March 2019.
I'll make said motion.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Thank you. We have no unfinished business to carry over from the previous meeting. We have several items on new business. The first is quote opening Phase 1, 2019 drainage projects. And at this time, I'll ask our board member Sandy Seward to open the any quotes we've received.
There's one quote. It's from JKES Incorporated, doing business as Smith Projects. And the quote is $182,198. $182,198.
Can you approach? Just take a look at it and give us a recommendation. All right?
Thank you.
Thanks, Emily. Do you have any comments?
So our engineer's estimate was 139,000, so we'll take a look at this and see what we think about it, and then let you know.
Okay,
Probably by the end of the week.
all right, thank you.
Thank you.
Next order of business is handicap parking permit for Lena Peony, 318 North 8th Avenue. I'll defer to the clerk for any comment.
This is just standard parking permit, handicap parking.
The board have any questions or comments?
The date is wrong again at the top of the form. It's a 2018 form. Might want to make a correction, make it 2019.
I thought the compliance changed that. Okay. Dave, any comments?
No, I have none.
None, I'll ask for a motion to approve the permit.
Makes a motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Next order of business is partial 2 acquisition, Arlington Roundabout. This is the final partial. There's a total of 6 that we've had to purchase, and it's almost 17,000 square feet of right-of-way. And it's, this parcel is where the old Mead Electric used to be, on the southeast corner. It's been appraised. They have agreed to the price of $7,300. And I'll open the floor up for any questions, but this is the final purchase agreed price.
Okay.
Any questions?
I have none.
I have none.
If not, I'll ask for a motion to approve the purchase of partial 2 for the Arlington Roundabout from GDW Company in the amount of $7,300.
I'll make said motion.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Next up, partial 3. We had approved this at one time, and then it got delayed on their end. And it's, the company is ICI Property. It's the old WaveTech building on the, it would be on the northwest corner. It's a big building. So it would be in the best interest to run this through again. It was already approved in the docket of claims a little while ago. But just for the record and transparency, we'll go ahead and approve it again in the amount of $30,355. Floor is open for any questions or comments.
Excuse me, Mayor. What was it approved before for 24?
No, 30,000.
It was always 30,355. Okay, thank you.
Dave, any questions?
No.
If not, I'll ask for a motion to approve the purchase with the ICI property in the amount of $30,355.
I'll make said motion.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. And like I said, this one was in the docket of claims a little while ago that we approved. So the only one that will be pending will be the last one. So that's all completed. Next order of business is, it doesn't need to be approved, it's the title sheet approval for the roundabout. And all that NDOT has asked us to do is to board members to sign their name and date their signature. So Dave?
Just anywhere.
We see it on the box? Here,
Oh,
you see it in the box?
yeah, I got you now. Yeah.
And that will show up, that will be the first sheet on the plans that are sent out for bid. I'll make a copy of that for us, Dan.
That's fine.
Thank you, Board. Next order of business is request to hire part-time parks. Dan, I don't know if you wanted to read this?
Okay, Beech Grove Board of Works. Please let this letter serve as my request to add an additional employee to the Parks Department part-time employee roster. Mr. Lockhart is a resident of Beech Grove and a neighbor to Sarah T. Bolton Park, 1206 Park Meadow Drive. Mr. Lockhart worked 39 years in park maintenance for the city of Indianapolis. His position will be part-time and will pay $13.25 hourly. This position will be covered by existing funds. Thank you, Tom Hanna, Beech Grove Parks.
Floor is open for any questions or comments.
Did someone leave or is this just an additional?
No, he's got a couple guys. I think Josh is one of them and Randy Males is another one that are not going to be doing as much work as they have in the past, so he's got to supplement it. I don't know Mr. Lockhart. Do you know him, Dan?
No.
Okay,
So he lives close by, so that would be good.
okay.
Dave, any questions?
No.
If not, I'll ask for motion to approve the park director's request
I'll
to
make-
hire Mr. Lockhart.
I'll make said motion.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. Thank you. The final two items deal with the Franciscan Trail. And the first one is partial 6. If you go down on the number 2 there, you'll see the partial number. See it, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay. For the Franciscan Trail, there's Greenway, there is 10 partials that the city is going to have to negotiate to buy.
Sure.
2 of them are here tonight, partial 4 and partial 6. The other 8 partials, the owners have agreed to donate them to the city. So that is a really, really good thing for us. And what these are tonight, Board, is these are not a purchase agreement. This is only the appraisal of these 2 partials. One of the appraisals is for $4,000, and this property is located, if you turn down the road that the Taco Bell is on, if you go due west, there's a company called Skillman. It's right above, it's on the Skillman, it's right west of Skillman where the bike trail is.
Okay.
So that's a partial that has been appraised that we have to purchase. It's $4,000. Like I said, this is just, what we want to vote on tonight is just to approve the appraisal, not pay for it.
Okay.
So, Dave, you have any questions on that?
No.
This is .762 acres, perpetual easement. So, the appraised value is $4,000, of which will be $2,000 the city will pay and the RDC will pay $2,000. So, if there's no questions, I'll ask for a motion to approve the appraisal for partial 6 in the amount of $4,000.
I'll make said motion.
I second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 And I vote aye as well, and the motion carries.
You're the only one that signs
Yeah.
off on this.
And then the last order of business is partial 4. Partial 4 is the same format. This is just the appraisal, and it only, we couldn't adjust the trail over any closer. So we have to purchase 207 square feet of this property. And the appraised value of it is $1,000. And the problem with this property that we're going to end up having to pay $1,000. It's in foreclosure right now. So the court's going to order us to pay this if we enter an agreement to purchase. And it's $1,000, and it would be split in half with the RDC. So those are the only two tonight. And is there any questions on partial 4?
No.
No,
If not, I'll ask for a motion to approve the appraisal on partial 4.
I'll make said motion.
I second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye, and the motion carries. And I'll send these to Trent, and that's really good news for us, that the trail's coming along. And then you sign the cover sheet for the plans for the Arlington Roundabout. That will go out to bid on July the 10th of this year. So it'll go out, NDOT will put it out to bid July the 10th, and then generally within 60 days, they start construction of the, what they call it the letting of the bid. So we're really looking forward to that, and that will be a major improvement. So, any comments from board members?
I have none.
I have none.
If not, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make said motion.
I second.
The meeting is adjourned at 6:18 PM. We will we will meet again on Monday, April the 1st. Thank you very much.